I'm a huge fan of action movies in general. So I had seen John Wick. I hadn't seen John Wick 3. I had seen the first two. So when I got the casting call for this, I quickly watched John Wick 3 and it was amazing. I don't know the technicalities of action, so I learned a lot of that when I came here to train. But yeah, I was so amazed by the cinematography, and it was just so beautifully shot, and I loved the universe that they were creating. When I watched 3, I was amazed by the action sequence in Casablanca because it involved dogs, and I have a dog, and she would never listen to me. She hardly sits for me, so I can't imagine how they managed to do that. I'm just impressed by how the action is captured more than anything else, I think, and just the flow of the camera movements going alongside, and it all feels very natural. You feel really part of the action. It's not relying on camera shake and too much. It's really relying on the performance of the actors, so that always struck me. Well, I mean, the honest truth is, this was a very big surprise to me, the casting. I am a musician and I have music videos, and I have always loved acting. So I've acted in my music videos, and I co-direct my music videos, and I create dialogue. And I've even done a small fight scene in my music video called Bad Friend, which I really, really enjoyed. And I was thinking, oh, it'd be so cool if I can do action. It'd be amazing. And then I got a call from Chad, the director, and he wanted to speak to me. And he pretty much said, here is how it is. It's really hard training. You're gonna have to keep up with Keanu and me. You know, I do really long takes. And are you up for it? Are you free the next couple months? And amazingly, I had a gap in my schedule. I haven't for the last 2 years, but I think it was just meant to be because I did. And so I left a couple of days later, and I was in Berlin training. I met Keanu in the gym when we first started training. So I was training for about 5 weeks before we started filming. And yeah, we were in the gym every single day. And I know that Keanu had been there for weeks or months before I had been there. So yeah, it was crazy. I was just training just a little bit far away from him every single day. And he's so nice. It's like true what they say. He's so humble, so lovely, so down to earth, very zen, like very, peaceful. And yeah, he was just gave me really, really good advice on how to get through the action sequences because he was like, it's no joke. So yeah, it was great. This being my first role, I was very much thinking about when is it gonna click in. I've been practicing, I've been doing a lot of work on the acting side. When is it gonna sink in? And it's when I walked in to the lobby, and that's when it sunk in. And I think that takes amazing production design to be able to put you in that universe straight away, and you're not seeing the cracks, and you're just seeing incredible lighting design as well as production design. And yeah, I mean, it was the lobby of a hotel in ICC, which is already an incredible building. And I feel so honored to be able to be in this historic building. I love brutalist architecture and stuff, so this stuff is incredible to me, and it's so fitting. Weirdly, in the middle of Europe to have a Japanese hotel recreated, and not just the lobby, the corridors with the bamboo, and the roof garden is beautiful as well, and I just think it's just flawless, beautiful. Hero, Mr. Sanada is a wonderful person. He's an amazing actor. He would take the times that even if he wasn't working to coach me and to practice with me. After he flew in from LA, he read the script with me every single day. And he said, if you want to do that, let me know. And so we did it. And he was so open and so kind and generous with his time. And the scene of us walking through the lobby together was one of my favorite scenes because we rehearsed it so many times. And after every take, he would be like, maybe a little bit more of this. And it was just so fun. I don't know what I'd do without him, honestly. Donnie, It Man. I can't believe someone can move that fast, basically. And actually watching him on set, and I was like, yeah, surely it's sped up. Come on, it's all the movies are sped up that I've seen him do. But it's not. I mean, he's so fast. He's insanely fast. He kicks so high and he slides and he does all this crazy stuff. And him as a person, he's so funny, so easygoing, so generous as well. He's very curious about other people. And downstairs in the seating area outside, we would often just, have lunch together and talk, and I'd ask him advice on things. And he's just so legendary, and it's insane that he's also in this movie. It's just the number of amazing actors in this movie, I can't even handle it. I am so bewildered still. I'm really a deer in headlights every single day I come on set. I have plunged myself into the deep end of action. I didn't know that. Chad did warn me, but I didn't really know it. And I have really plunged myself into the most incredible actors. And so I was, from the beginning, I need to step it up. I can't take anything for granted. I need to absorb. I need to rest so I know what I'm doing. And I'm unbelievably lucky that this is my first film, because the people around me are so generous. Keanu, Hiro, Donnie, Shamir, just been so sweet and just talking me through all the action scenes and any questions that I have about things. Or I'll be like, why did you do that? And then they'll tell me. So it's been amazing. Chad is such a chilled out director. It's crazy considering how much he has to do. The only time I've heard him yell is when he yells action and cut. And Chad, because of his stunt background, he knows what he's doing. So he'll usually show me what he wants me to do. Like he'll be doing the knee slides, and he is very, very encouraging and very gentle with his direction and things. And he, luckily for me, explains why he's saying those things. So he'd be like, okay, because the camera's getting it this way, so you need to make sure that your face is this way and this. And I was like, oh, okay, got ya. He knows what he wants, and he's very clear in what he wants, but he tells it in a very gentle way. So I really, really appreciate that about him. It's got emotion. It's got so many action greats. Donnie, Hero, Scott Adkins, Marco. And I think there's some kookiness that comes from Shamir's character, the tracker, Bill as well. And you've got the old favorites of the Continental in New York. And I think it's like the old meets the new. And I think that there is an emotional intensity and breadth that I hope people are able to feel.